In just a moment, we've got Senator Sherrod Brown of Ohio joining us to talk about the capital D Democratic reaction in Congress to the deal that President Obama cut with Republicans on taxes. That is the biggest story in politics right now. It is one of the biggest developments in the entire Obama presidency thus far. I do, however, want to hit pause on that continuing coverage for just a moment to note a very sad passing. Elizabeth Edwards was the wife of former Senator and Vice Presidential and Presidential candidate John Edwards. She was also a political force in her own right, not only playing an integral operational role in her husband's campaigns, but also emerging as a powerful speaker and advocate herself. When in 2008 her husband's political career exploded amid denials and then half confirmations and then confirmations of infidelity and ultimately fathering a child with a woman who was not his wife Elizabeth, the two were separated. Elizabeth continued to fight the aggressive breast cancer with which she had been diagnosed on the day after the 2004 election. She wrote a book about her experiences and her values. She became a strong progressive advocate in her own right for the issues that she cared about. Elizabeth, your recent book, Resilience, is in part about what's been a hell of a few years for you with your own fight with cancer, with your husband's infidelity becoming public, and you've written about both eloquently in the new book. I don't usually ask guests this, but I feel like it's okay to ask you this for some reason, and tell me if it's not. But how are you doing?
Actually, I'm doing well. And it's actually one of the reasons that inspires me to continue to speak out on health care, because I'm doing well with a condition that many women and women I have met, that I have spoken to, are also fighting, and they don't have the resources that I have. So when I was writing this book, I thought not just about what I was going through, but what they were going through every day and how much worse it was for them. I certainly have a lot to lament, as we all do. Everybody has their griefs, but the griefs we can fix. Shouldn't we go about fixing them?
Elizabeth Edwards died today of breast cancer. She was 61 years old.